Welcome back to another episode of Hillbilly Off-Roading. And in today's video, you guys are helping me out with the project. I appreciate all the support you guys do for the channel. Thank you so much for the comments on telling me how great the content is. Even though some videos are like alright, and some videos are like, why did I even waste the time editing that? So basically today, the channel is going to be supporting this dirt bike mini bike conversion project we got going on right now. This just came in from the mail. It is a Predator 212 OHV Hemi. Now, stock Hemi is a 6.5 horse. This one, since it's Hemi, it's a 7 horse, but the same cc 212. Ways to tell the difference between Hemi and non-Hemi are most likely the numbers. I'm not sure what the numbers are for a stock 212, but for the Hemi, it is 60, 36, 3. I'll zoom in on that if I can. Another way to tell on the box, if you walk into Harbor Freight, I don't know if they have it out on the shelf mixed in with the rest, or if you actually have to go in and ask for the specific part number or not. But you can tell by the shape of the muffler, the valve cover. The valve cover is like a cast aluminum, I believe, and for just a stock one, it would be stamped aluminum, so different shape. The airbox shape is different. The little bumps on the gas tank is different on this one, and it has more vents in the pool start. That's how you can tell. Just don't know about the model number, that's all. But yeah, we're going to unbox this. This is going to be for the 1979 Yamaha YZ125 project. I purchased it off a guy in Luke, Maryland for $110. He already chopped the frame and made it, welded it up, fabricated, all that good stuff for a CVT conversion. So basically, we're just going to turn the dirt bike into a mini bike, monster-sized mini bike. The goal is to get around 55 miles an hour. This is going to be a fun little project. Picked this up for $140 on online. You can also get this for $99 online too, but my issue was it would not ship it to my state. So I got lucky because I didn't think this was going to be a Hemi, because the one I was looking at was $99 and it wouldn't ship to my state. The other one didn't give me any information, no pictures or nothing, so I wasn't sure if it was going to be a Hemi or not, which I got lucky. So let's go ahead and unbox this. I'll rip it open for you. Got the owner's manual. Alright. I'll slide this back, pull this out. Alright, now with the little 212s, the input shaft is 3/4 inch. It does not come from the factory with fuel or oil. You need to add that. And I'm sure if you read the manual and all that, it'll tell you, run the motor for a certain amount of period and then drain the oil, because when they casted the block, you're going to have chips and stuff in there. It's a brand new thing too, so everything needs to get worn in. So you're definitely going to have metal shavings. Don't be afraid. Just make sure you drain your oil. So yeah, let's get a closer look. So you can see what I'm saying here about the, I can tell if it's a Hemi. That's got the cast aluminum. The other one will be stamped aluminum. It'll be like a octagon shape. I believe the Predator has a more rounder airbox cleaner cover. The fuel tank has these 3 notches, and I believe the stock one is flush. The shroud has more vents in it, different style. So that's another way to tell if it's a Hemi or not. The pull cord is different. On the other style motor, the pull cord is capped. So that's something. Here's your electrical work. Simple on-off, grounded. I believe this is a splash lubed. This is a splash lubed model. It's not a pressure lube. So you're going to have the splash shield in here. You might want to take that out because your engine will want to cut off, I believe. Muffler, I believe it might be a little different too. So pretty simple motor. So here's all the specs. Model number is 60363. Displacement is 212. Here's the dimensions and all that good stuff. Dry weight, 8.1 foot-pounds of torque at 2,500 RPMs. This is a max 3,600 RPM motor. I think it's a stage 4 or stage 5, something like that. You can get 20 horsepower out of this thing, and I'm sure the torque is up there too. But safely, you should be able to get at least 4,000 max, just on a stock unit. I can see the bore stroke, all that fuel, yada yada yada. So there you go. And it does come with the spark plug changer in the bottom there, so you can get in there because it's pretty far in there. Alright, here is the YZ125, 1979. It's got the 410 watt on the rear on an 18-inch rim. This is the 3 watt on, gosh, I can't remember the size of rim, like a 23 or something crazy like that. Yes, it's missing some parts here and there. It's a worn out bike. Throttle cable's kind of rough. We'll make that work. This one, I don't know if it's frozen or what. I don't think it is. So I just got to rehook that up. Everything in the back seems alright. I believe that sprocket is going to be kind of small, so I won't have a lot of bottom end torque. So I might eventually bump it up a size. Yes, it's missing the rear fender and some side panels and all, but the main part's done for me. I didn't have to do any modification. You can do this to basically any three-wheeler and dirt bike. All you gotta do is chop the frame out, you weld in you a plate. You're gonna need to off-center it a little bit, depending on your motor. With 212, it's not as wide, so you can offset it a little bit, and your chain's gonna line up. You'll have your CVT in here, torque converter. You can see how I welded it in the back here and welded in the front. Supported really well. Nothing's going to go wrong there. The tank, I believe the tank is still good. It's not cracked because it's plastic. I'm not really sure what the chain tensioner would be. I've never really had a dirt bike before, so I'm not sure yet. So other than that, it's a pretty decent bike. I got some parts off of a motorcycle out there that I'll probably use. And it came with a good bit of parts too. That winch wasn't included. This is all the parts that came with it so far. So I got the guy already bought this stuff. Brake pads. I don't know if this is for the brake or the throttle. I believe it's for a brake. So that's probably the rear brake drum. This is a chain tensioner. I have no cotton picking clue how it goes on. And this part is used. I just have no clue what it goes to. I need to pin the guy back to figure out what it is. So other than that, that's it. So if you like where this project is heading, stick around. This should be done pretty quick. I'm just waiting on my torque converter to come in. I need to figure out chain size. I believe it's like a 428 chain that I would be running. I'm gonna have to bump up the pitch sprocket on the front of the on the torque converter to like a 40, and then I think I'm gonna have to basically take a grinder and make it like it's a worn out sprocket for the chain to actually work. Don't know yet, but other than that, that's the main plan. And there's not a lot of videos. I mean, there's a good bit of videos out there, but they're not really detailed on how this all goes. So I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. Stick around.